Okay, so I'm going back to an old favorite, Left Hand Brewery. It's called Death Before Disco Porter. All right, see it's a little less shiny. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I guess it's a porter that they make. Let me see. Roasted malts create a full body classic with rich chocolate malts and dark berry notes. Ooh, 6% alcohol by volume. They use Rocky Mountain water, malted barley, hops, and yeast. 24 IBUs. So cannot wait. They usually do all their stouts so far I have had. I never had their porter, so I gotta try that one out. Let's see what's up. All right, here we go. Me. Ooh, looks beautiful brown. Porters and stouts are pretty neck and neck. There's only a few things that make them distinctly different. There are stouts that can have the body of a porter. I don't know the main. I think it's a yeast or something that divides them. But if you ever had a porter and it's like, oh, it's like a stout, it's pretty damn close. So, this one's a little more light. I like coffee, then chocolate. It's definitely super roasty. Like, it smells like a beautiful beginning of a fire. Like when it smells very sweet still and it's pleasant. That's what I'm getting, but it's definitely a deep smell. A lot going on. All right. It's a good porter. It's definitely very light and refreshing. But it has that super malty, toasty, malty caramel, but in a savory way, like dark chocolate. But it's thin body, so it feels almost kind of like water. It's not that it is. It's just it's very how it cascades over your tongue compared to like a deep, rich stout or a barrel aged one, where they're almost like fatty and buttery. This one's just just washes over, brings that smoky, toasty roastiness. It's very nice. I like porters, so this is definitely a good one though. No.
I also just like
She does hate. Don't eat these, people. The Bob Ross one, I almost spilled it myself. Tastes like ass. The strawberry tastes like fucking pink soap for the old powdered stuff. So who remembers that crap? I don't even know how I know it tastes like that. It's just the first thing that pops in my memory.
I wouldn't doubt that your mom put that in your mouth.
You're usually at school and you dare each other and see who would do it. Some kids do it, snort it up their nose. I would never do that. It looked horrible. Anyways, this porter, Death Before Disco. It's a more light, refreshing one compared to like other one. So it's still darker and heavier than your lagers, some of your ales, but the bodies can vary. But the flavor is going to be more toasty, smoky, campfirey. What is it? Dark, dry chocolate. No, not the sweet one. Not like Baker's, but pretty close, because that stuff's like very bitter. But definitely dark chocolate has a little more sweetness to it. This one's like right in between it. It's kind of dry. We still got enough from the other malts because the blend, they have different roasted things. There is a tinge of that sweet malt. Not bad at all. It's kind of crushable. So if you're not used to porters or stouts, be very careful because this will hit you hard. To me, I distinctly describe two bitterness. One is the one that goes all the way to burnt, which is the natural sugars and caramelization that kicks in and removes those sugars, but then turns them into, works its way towards carbon. So before it gets there, you have these in-between flavor notes, and they will start having some more of the flat, straight bitterness. So you think, oh, it just tastes burnt. That's just how it feels to you. And then the other one is plant bitterness, which could be like, if you ever got like, had pine on me, I didn't know. And like, oh, that's sap. So I'm thinking trees have sap, you know, it can't be that bad. You get it in your tongue, horribly bitter. So natural plant bitterness, it's pretty intense, and it will not go away immediately. The hops itself has it, but they play with it. They'll put some in the beginning, adds the bitterness, and they add some towards the end, which you get more of the fruity, playful flavors out of it, because it is a flower, so it has more of those floral beautifulness. Overall, with the different porters, you can get more fruity flavor concept from it, or more savory. This one's more, I'm catching more of the savory. It could be someone else might get, like, oh, I get a little bit of that hops, a little sweet flour in the back. I'm like, I'm catching more of the toasted, smoky notes. So here's to that. Hopefully you like porters. If not, it's not your thing, but it's definitely lighter. So some people don't like too heavy of a beer. So this would be the one that's lighter in body compared to some porters. There's some porters that are thick. You just swear it's a stout. You're like, oh man, it's borderline, but those are far and few in between. Most of the porters on average have the lighter body, but all the beautiful dark flavors that a stout would have. And this has that toasty, caramel and dark chocolate. Like maybe a little coffee bitter is what I'm catching at the end. Try my best to describe it because I know there's more than that. Maybe even brown sugar, like savory brown sugar. Shouldn't have had that Bob Ross can. It's really messing me up. I still catching whiffs of that stuff. Don't eat that stuff before trying beer. Don't. Oh. Anyways, Left Hand, I love all your stuff. So far, your sweet milk stout is the best one to share with people. The regular stout is, if you're a stout lover, drink it. Their Nitro Cowboy, the Galaxy Cowboy, phenomenal. And this one's a good casual in betweener, but it's a porter, so it's in a different section. Just know the difference and then try all of them so you can compare the differences and see what's going on. You can see the familiarities and the differences. So there you go. Hopefully that was somewhat informative. I don't know if I helped out or not right now. Probably made things worse. But at least you have a beer and you should be enjoying yourself and having a good time. Relax. Thank you.